Hello, baby gangsters. This is Calvin, also known as Romer, and this is my first ever playthrough. Look at this, is idle animation. One of the best in the game.
Something is. Do you want to leave?
This is my first ever playthrough of Honkai Star Rail, and we are going to be heading to Penacony today. Now, you said, like, why are you here, Calvin? This is just where I started the game. I was farming some stuff, but, like, honestly, it doesn't really matter where we're starting because we're heading off into, like, a new direction as well. Before we go anywhere, obviously, I'm going to claim my last gifts here as well. And we might do some wishes just so, like, you know, we're not thinking about it all the time when it comes to, like, wishing on Kafka. So let's do a few wishes here. We can't do a lot, but we'll do some. And we'll see what we can get out of this. And then we're going to be heading to a new region, which I'm very, very, very excited for. I'm honestly, like, I always get nervous when I head to, like, a new region or planet or anything like that. It's always, like, a very nerve-wracking thing. But I think that's a good thing. I think it's actually a good thing to have, like, a nervous feeling when it comes to a new place you're going to, a new game you're playing, a new world you're doing, a boss you're about to fight. I think, like, it's better that we feel nervous. Okay, concert for 2. Another light cone. It's a good feeling. It's a good feeling. I think there'd be something wrong if you weren't, like, a little bit nervous. You know what I mean? It'd be something wrong if you weren't a little bit nervous. Let's do some regular wishes then. We can usually skip through these as well. I'm trying to get Kafka, believe it or not. I'm trying to get Kafka. Who I adore as well. But yeah, like, I don't think it's a bad thing that, like, I'm feeling, like, jitters about, this, I can never understand, like, what's the signifier for what, you know, star color it is. This is, okay. Or what star it is. Yep, we use our jades as well. But yeah, excitedness and nervousness shows that there's some passion behind it, like, we have, like, a... You know, we're excited. We're excited for it as well. We probably won't get too much out of this as well, but we're still going to continue to wish over the next, like, you know, while. I'm actually very close to, like, my pity level as well. So yeah, we don't have any more wishes here, but we did get to wish, and I genuinely think I'm only, like, a few away from getting, like, the soft pity, and we're guaranteed a Kafka. So it's fine. It's totally fine. Because we're going to Penacony, and it's going to be very exciting. So the mission we have to go to here, which, by the way, can I say as well, Honkai's so generous, continually giving... Okay, it's not there anyway. I don't want to look too closely at these missions just in case. But, like, yeah, to give those wishes out all the time is just so... It's so generous. It really is. This is it, right? This is it. Oh my god. We've been looking at this for a while. Obviously with the...
Time to head to the next
this.
stop. Let's meet up with everyone in the parlor car.
Oh my god. Here we go. I'm so excited.
Pom-Pom's not here yet?
They're not here yet?
Pom-Pom knows how to keep people on the edge of their seats.
Wait, almost intentionally so?
Ahem. Apologies for the delay, dear passengers. Something important
You're so cute.
came up, so I, the conductor, had to spend some time preparing.
That's okay, as long as it's not too dangerous or anything. The little sound of their feet as well when they're bouncing along. It's rare for the conductor to make an announcement. So what came up?
Yeah, what was so important?
Imagine if you were switching routes again.
I thought everyone knew. Our next destination is the planet of festivities, Penacony.
Penacony.
I know everyone's eager to disembark and get to that famous Stellar Hotel, but before we set off, I should remind everyone of 3 things.
Please.
First, Penacony is located in Astana.
Astana.
A star system brimming with Memoria, which has historically been one of the macro voids that leaked out from the memory zone.
Okay.
Even after eons, the Memoria concentration up ahead is above normal levels.
Okay, so there's a Memoria concentration, macro voids that leaked out of the memory zone. Okay.
Usually this wouldn't be a huge problem, but everyone's different, so if you exhibit any signs of dizziness, hallucination, distorted memories,
Okay.
or any other symptoms, you should take them seriously.
Okay, thank you, Pop-Pop. Pop-Pop's like our granddad.
Second, Penacony is a colony belonging to the Harmony family. It also marks the first time this family has extended a public invitation to other factions. Please remember that the Express has been invited as a guest, and that we must adhere to any and all
Wait,
regulations.
so in the trailer we watched yesterday, is that what Duke Inferno was talking about in terms of an invitation? Is that all the factions were invited? So maybe the annihilation, the factions of annihilations were invited, and like so, or maybe that, again, it could be a thing where they're just like taking the invitation anyway. I don't think like Duke Inferno was like directly maybe invited, but we'll see. But Duke Inferno did say, "Hey, I want to mute." Was it mute Harmony?
Got it. When
Hush.
in Rome, as they say. Don't worry, conductor. We definitely won't embarrass the nameless.
Yeah, and March definitely won't.
Rome? Anyway.
Rome.
Third and final. Rather than being a request, Pom-Pom has a favor to ask of everyone.
Sure.
If you could, I hope that while you're all on vacation, you could spare some time to help inquire about a few of the nameless.
We're getting, yeah, who?
Allow me to explain.
Okay, yeah.
Just like most of the worlds that the Express calls at, Penacony is one of the stops along the Silver Tracks.
Right.
Several millennia ago, it was an IPC frontier prison.
Oh, for real?
And it was the Trailblaze that connected it to thousands of stars.
So it used to be a prison, and then it was our group that like connected it.
During that time, the Astral Express once visited Penacony. As with all meetings, they inevitably lead to goodbyes. As the Express's logs indicate, it seems some passengers decided to call Penacony their permanent home.
So there's a possibility there's still some trailblazers there? Is this a rare happening?
Don't worry. Just think of it as returning to your hometown. Following the Express's departure, the Stellarons cut off contact to myriad worlds, and Penacony's ownership switched hands several times.
Right, okay. So the Stellaron cut off contact. There's now different ownership. There's several times there's been different ownership as well. Okay.
Why did these nameless choose to stay here? How did the course of their
so
subsequent
pretty.
lives unfold? And what legacies did they leave behind? Retracing our predecessors' footsteps. That is in itself an adventure. Wouldn't you agree?
No, legit, I think it's a cool idea. It's like, just trying to find out about like the people that came forward. I'm honestly instantly interested in why they stayed there, but also like, who they were. You know what I mean? This is always going to be interesting.
Even if they left the stars behind them, their trailblaze would not be over. That's also what the conductor thinks, isn't it?
That's such a beautiful way to put it, isn't it?
According to the passenger list, the 3 people who got off were Tiernan, Legwork, and Rosalina.
Legwork?
The Express's guard, mechanic, and surveyor, respectively. No supplementary details are available.
Okay.
Just names and occupations? And they don't even sound like their real
Legwork?
names either. This'll be like looking for a needle in a haystack.
That's kind of upsetting the game said this though, because my cousin's name is Legwork, you know? Johnny Legwork.
We'll just leave it to the stars of fate. Considering the Nameless's diversity, perhaps we might even stumble upon their descendants. Or, against the slimmest of chances, the very individuals themselves. We'll conclude today's navigation meeting on this point. There's a bit of time left before we jump. In the meantime, it might be a good idea to double-check your bags.
100%. So like the idea that we could meet your descendants is also just as exciting to me as well. By the way, double check your bags. If you're going, I'm the type of person, if I'm going on a trip, I'm quadruple multiply by 100 checking my bag all the time.
An announcement before we jump.
There's still some time before the jump. I should talk to everyone.
Heck yeah, I'll talk to everyone. Are you kidding me? Heck yeah. So who's over here? This is Welt, our dad.
How's it going? All packed and ready?
Wait. They're playing the music that played when we first left on the Express. Oh my god, it's already nostalgic.
There probably won't be any surprises happening on family territory, which is a bit of a shame if
Don't
you
say
ask
that.
me. But
Don't say it.
hey, it's rare that we can take a break and let loose. Let's enjoy it.
Don't say it. Mr. Yang, you look relaxed.
Well, adventures are exhilarating, but rest and recuperation is equally important.
This music, man. Rest is very important, by the way. And this is something that they talk about, like in any field. It's like no matter how easy or difficult or whatever, like how much you love your job, how much you hate your job, no matter how like good you are, how bad you are, like taking breaks is like a good like rejuvenation, for people,
Rest and recuperation aside, don't forget Pom-Pom's request. The conductor has done plenty for us,
Right.
and it's time to return that favor.
I think it's very sweet. Well, it's like, hey, like Pom-Pom does a lot of stuff for us. Let's do something for them. Yeah, like it's so interesting that they're like, hey, look, we're just gonna have a quiet little holiday, right? And whilst like it is like this thing where it's like, you know, it's not a spoiler at all. It's not a spoiler. People were like, hey, like this is like a lot of people say this is their favorite planet. It's not your favorite planet if it's quiet. You know what I mean? But again, that's not a spoiler or a hint, and I'll tell you why. Because, of course, like it doesn't matter which game you're playing. You know what I mean? We're not going to this planet to do like just like a life simulator. You know what I mean? Even though that'd be great. Like, of course, stuff is gonna happen. Is this what we're talking? We turn on?
Welcome to the Interastral Peace broadcast.
Thank you.
Good evening, everyone.
We talking back to the radio?
Good evening.
Welcome to a new episode of Interastral Peace broadcast. We're here to bring you the latest news from across the galaxy.
Okay.
The IPC and the Xianzhou Alliance have renewed their trade agreement, bringing great economic benefits
Whoa.
to both parties.
The head of the Armed Archaeologists of the Intelligentsia Guild, Alan Jones, personally oversaw the excavation of the ancient tomb of Emperor Rupert I.
Emperor Rupert?
The rank as a Category Omega site on the Potential Disaster Index.
Renowned songstress Robin has
Robin.
to perform at Penacony's Charmony Festival.
Charmony Festival, because it's gonna be a festival. Come on.
The Garden of Recollection has gathered memoria fragments from the lost world of Moonshield. The precious memories of this world.
So that was with the March's quest, right?
Let's take a closer look at the details. Regarding the IPC and the Xianzhou
Okay, let's go.
Alliance,
We're locking in.
Xianzhou Lafu has opted to renew the trade agreement.
The agreement will help to open up markets and promote cooperation between the two sides in agriculture, industry, medicine, and culture.
Okay.
Laying a solid foundation for a free, open, and prosperous.
And I think the Xianzhou can handle the IPC, right? More than most planets can.
At the signing of the agreement, friendly talks were held between Madame Yukong, Skyfaring Helmmaster of the Lafu, and a representative of the IPC's marketing division.
Like, I think they're more than capable of understanding this stuff.
Sides reached a consensus on various issues, including the impact of interstellar security on the free market.
The IPC also expressed their heartfelt concern for the Lawful regarding the recent invasion
I bet they
of the
did.
Antimatter Legion and sent their condolences to the victims.
Someone's vulnerable. Let's go and make a deal.
The IPC strongly condemns the barbaric
I would hope.
atrocities committed by the Antimatter Legion and conveys the Amber Lord's wish for preservation to all worlds ravaged by that wretched force.
Emperor Rupert I.
Here we go into
left
Emperor
many
Rupert.
horrific relics across the universe, and one of them, the Mechanical Emperor Tomb, has captivated the interests of countless people since its discovery.
I mean, I'm already interested in it.
The excavation of the tomb is led by the head of the Armed Archaeologists of the Intelligentsia Guild, Alan Drake One-Armed Jones, with assistance
One-Armed
of
Jones?
Society member Screwlum. It
And
is
Screwlum.
The excavation of this metallic relic, which holds a Category Omega ranking on the Potential Disaster Index, will finally shed a light on its mysterious nature.
Category Omega sounds terrifying.
Records of the Emperor's deeds left behind by the Inorganic Legion. The original purpose of the site was to house the inventions inspired by the imagination of Rupert I.
A spokesperson for the Intelligentsia Guild said, "We have no way of knowing what amazing discoveries Jones will uncover, but we are hopeful that his findings will further our understanding of the Emperor and help save the universe from the horrors that he will bring with him when."
So they're trying to do excavations to like prevent stuff from happening in the future and like understanding these horrors?
Interastral Peace broadcast will be covering this story.
Very well. Okay, that makes sense.
Penacony,
Here we go.
the planet of festivities, announced that it will invite renowned singer
Robin!
to
Woo!
perform at the Charmony.
Robin! Where's my light stick?
Once every Amber era, countless followers of the Harmony will attend this long-held tradition.
So it's a really long tradition.
And together pray for a brighter and better.
Something has to happen there, right? It has to.
Robin is a superstar whose voice is known throughout the cosmos.
She's amazing.
She has been the recipient of many top awards. It is believed that celebrations, Robin will sing a hymn for the Eon of the Harmony in the name of the family.
I knew, it's like I'm already like getting chills like thinking about
IPC
this.
will broadcast the entire event, sending the sounds of music and good wishes to worlds far and wide.
I'm gonna get Robin to copyright strike, yeah.
As we all know, the Garden of
Man, they're like going in with the news here.
Restoration of lost civilizations, igniting the spark of revival across the cosmos.
According to reliable sources, thanks to the efforts of the Memo Keepers, all Memoria fragments of the dead world of Moonshield have been salvaged.
Moonshield was destroyed during an invasion by the Antimatter Legion.
Some more things the Antimatter Legion has done.
Efforts of the IPC and the Garden of Remembrance, the collection of information about the fallen world was recently declared a success. The Memo Keepers planned for it to be reborn in the pristine land of
Okay, so remembrance as well. Okay.
The destruction can destroy any material thing, but it can never take
Wow,
away
bring up
our
the destruction.
The IPC will provide whatever support and protection within its means for the long-term development of all civilizations across the universe, including those that have perished.
Okay.
And this is the
There we go.
end of our broadcast. Please tune in for our next episode. Thank you for listening.
I know like it took a while there, but I wanted to make sure we listened to it, right? And because you know what it does for me as well? It's not only just like, oh, great information and stuff, I guess, as well. Like, you know, we learned about like, you know, what's happening with the festival in Penacony. We learned about like the Omega level, you know, potential disaster there with the tomb and stuff, I guess, as well. And the stuff with the Remembrance, and the stuff with like the Antimatter Legion and, you know, the IPC, I guess, is against the destruction as well, which again would make sense that they are, because like the IPC is about building things so they can profit off it. So it's kind of like not the opposite of destruction, because I don't think it's the opposite of destruction. I think it's more just like it would not want destruction. That was what I would say. So it's interesting to hear that. And while like again, like it was long. It was a long broadcast, but I feel like it also made me immersed into the story. Like I feel like I was actually listening to a real radio broadcast. It was like very interesting to see. Before we go any further, I forgot I have like 3 wishes here as well. And I'll wish on this too. Oh, 4. Okay. We'll wish 4 wishes on this too. Not that we're gonna get anything like really special out of it, you know what I mean? But it might be fun to like, you know, we might, if we have them, we should wish them. Okay. Post-op conversation. I think we have this already, right? Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm just thinking of a different one. Yeah. Like, I always feel like that way. It's like, if we have some wishes, it's like, you know, so we, and I guess it's purely so like I don't have to like, you know, it's not in the back of our mind. Our mind is free going to Penacony, honestly. Hello, Himiko, how are you?
You're the picture of calm, as always. Meanwhile, March 7th's buzzing around like a kid on a sugar
And I adore her for it. I'm the mature adult type.
A punchline with a straight face. I suppose that's your specialty.
I love how we're like taller than Himiko, by the way. Himiko gives off the presence of someone who's very tall, right? For sure.
But regarding the family's invitation, I do have some details that I wish to discuss with everyone.
Sure.
Just not now. Let's enjoy our vacation for now.
100%. Whatever you need in the future, let me know. I'm there. I'm always there. Indebted to Himiko and everyone at the Express. 100% I will help out. Is he not in here? Oh, he is here. Wait. Knock, knock. It's the beautiful man police. We're here to arrest the beautiful man. He's like, oh, it's Del again.
I spoke to Mr. Yang. I'll be staying on the Express this time. I wish you all a delightful time in Penacony.
Please.
Thank you. I appreciate the invitation, but I don't like bustling places.
Okay.
And someone has to handle the work on the Express.
Fine. I get it. Like, if someone doesn't like big, loud places as well, that makes sense.
Pay no mind to the matters concerning the Xianzhou. Penacony isn't the final stop on our trip. We have plenty of time.
Okay.
Once everything is packed up, I will naturally catch up with all of you.
Please. Please do.
I'd advise double-checking your bags.
Okay.
Word is that the family's customs procedure can be quite demanding. Better to sort it out now.
He's giving us
than
this info as
fix
well.
Issues at your hotel check.
Our smart Don Hong. Because you know it's so difficult. It's like I have the feeling of wanting to throw a tantrum. You know what I mean? But like also at the same time, it's like once someone says that, it's like I don't really like big crowds. I'm not gonna force the issue. You know what I mean? I'm like, okay, that makes sense. You know, like I'm not gonna force you into doing something you don't want to do. I'd be lying though if it wasn't sad. Like I love Don Hong and I love March, and that's the trio to me: Don Hong, Stella, March. And to not have Don Hong with us is a bummer. It is a bummer. But if he doesn't like big crowds, that's fair enough. But this is like the second time I think. Obviously, the first time he didn't go for personal reasons, but then he eventually made it there. So I do hope the next region has some Don Hong journeying with us as well. Yeah, like I'd be lying if I said I wasn't disappointed, right? Of course, I'm disappointed. But at the same time, it's like Calvin-wise is like, how do I say it? Like, for my own enjoyment, I'm disappointed because I would love to have Don Hong with us. I adore him greatly, but also as like within the story and within these characters, I understand Don Hong and I don't want him to ever feel uncomfortable. So I would never like press the issue, and even as Calvin, I would never be like, you should come anyway. You know, it's like, okay, they give a story reason. It's his character. It's how he feels. We treat characters like the real people. I would never want anyone to feel uncomfortable. So, what a beautiful room you have here, March. I know she didn't give a joke to me like Don Hong. Okay, 1 second. Open up, sweetest girl in the world, please. We're here to arrest the sweetest girl in the world. Let's go.
Camera, check. Extra clothes, check. Toiletries.
Checking everything. March, how did you get that picture of Dr. Ratio using the phase flame to teleport? We won't question anything.
Aw, drat. The travel bottles I ordered haven't arrived.
Oh, that's frustrating.
Although, I hear that Penacony's resort hotel is pretty luxurious. I'm guessing their toiletries should be just as fancy.
Hopefully.
That means I can make more room in my
Aw.
suitcase. What else should I
I love her
bring?
so much. Take me. Take some food. Take your Pom-Pom toy. Take me.
You won't fit in the suitcase. Can't you walk?
I can.
Maybe I should bring some novels or comic
That's a
books.
good idea.
At least then I won't be too bored while staying in the hotel room. But these books are so heavy.
It's not a bad idea to bring some stuff here, like as well. Like, you know, like even when I was a kid, like I loved bringing comic books with me to places. Like, cause even like on the beach, like if you don't want to get in the water, like reading a comic book on the beach is actually kind of fun. You know what I mean? It's like very relaxing.
Aw, this is hard. What else should I take?
Yeah, so very like I love how like realistic these games. And again, that's the thing for people who don't play Honkai Star Rail. I'd say the same thing with Genshin as well. But please, people who don't play these games, they don't ever like have a accurate perception of what these games are. They never do. And like some people like won't ever judge a game that they don't play, but like I see all the time people talking about like these games as like what they are, and like it's like you don't know what you're talking about this game. It's like the interactions in this game are more realistic and more grounded than anything you probably know in like other games. And like one of the things I love about this so much is that like we all before we go on holidays, we all have that, you know, searching through our bag. Do I have this? Do I have that? Oh, I forgot this. Oh, I don't have this. And then like talking about like, oh, the toilet, getting excited about toiletries at a hotel. That is such a normal thing. Oh, I wonder what fancy stuff they have there. You know what I mean? That's such a normal thing. Oh, I should bring some books and stuff like this as well. Having a character be like, I don't like big crowds. Having like the kind of like mother figure being like, hey, like we'll talk about stuff later. Let's just enjoy the vacation for now. And having like Welt be kind of like, hey, we got to worry about Pom-Pom as well. Be appreciative of them. Like they make sure that no stone is left unturned. Like they do such a good job of that. It feels so
It's
real
about
in that
time.
sense.
I should find a seat.
Oh my god. Here we go. Like always, we're gonna take a little bit of a rest. Again, I'm gonna miss Don Hong, but I'm not gonna force the issue.
Ahem. Hi. Hello. Attention all passengers.
Hi, Pom-Pom.
The express is about to make the jump. The express is about to make the jump.
They're adorable,
Please
right?
be seated and hold on. The train is about to make the jump. 5.
Oh
4,
my god.
2, 1.
What the hell was that? What the? Wait, what's happening? I was like, for a second I was like, wait, what? And then I saw the orange couch. It's like, is that a kettle or a teapot?
Not another one.
Who are you?
Come with me.
Come with. Who are you? No.
These questions
Look at
have no
that.
meaning, but I will answer you as best as I can. This is the border between reality and the memory zone.
What?
Dreamscape.
We're in a dreamscape. First of all, you look so cool. You look so cool.
Right this moment, you and I have coincidentally shared the same dreamscape and appeared in each other's minds. This is the Land of Dreams' inaugural welcome for us.
So we're both brought here at the same time, but you're more calm about this. We're sharing the same dreamscape.
Worry not, for very quickly you will awaken from this dream. Forget everything that has transpired.
Wait, we're gonna forget
with
this?
Naught but a faint lingering of loss.
What a weird way to start this.
Pay no mind, for this forgetfulness happens with each new dawn. It is an occurrence that we have become accustomed to for so long.
Okay. She looks so sick.
Come with me. I'll take you home.
Thank you. What is... We're sharing the same dreamscape, and this is like such a normal occurrence to them as well. Look at that that painting there.
Left, to the end of the corridor. I will wait there for you.
Sure. Look at this. It's like opening up a new portal as well. I wonders, wait, what the hell? This is such a crazy visual. You know what? Floating teapot. So, oh my god, this hat as well. Like the Mad Hatter style thing as well. You know what's so interesting about this as well with first of all, this room is like really interesting, and like it's like, you know what's so interesting about it? It's like a pretty room, but it's close to being abstract. You know what I mean? Obviously there's some floating stuff around here as well, like a lava lamp and things like this too. But like such an interesting way of starting is that girl the same girl who like a while back I was like, oh, like she reminds me of like the Radiant Shogun? Is that her, or is that a different character? I remember it was like when we like started. Oh my god! Oh, Wales! Wales! Have you heard of the narwhal? What's out here?
I'm not there. Turn back.
Yes, ma'am. I'm going. Look at this.
Galaxy Ranger Acheron.
It is.
You can call me whatever you want.
Where'd they go?
Open this door.
Acheron.
Take a look at the mesmerizing
disappearing.
dreamscape. Well, you can still remember.
It's a beautiful location. Whoa. This is very fancy. Look at the carpet and everything.
This is... no way.
This music as well.
This way.
This is very fancy. Look, it's like a very fancy like club, right? That you need like it's a very high like or a low success rate of getting in.
Am I supposed to walk up the wall?
What do you mean? Are you supposed to walk up the wall? Are we not allowed to go out here? Oh, we're not. Look, it's covered up as well. Okay, let's go. Oh my god.
How is this even possible?
Oh
Why
my
not?
god. Why not?
She can hear the thoughts in my head.
We're sharing a dreamscape, I guess.
Why not?
Okay. Visually, this is Who's that? Wait, who's that? That's not Dr. Ratio, is it? I think it is. I think that's not Dr. Ratio. I'm not quite sure on the...
We're almost there. Can you still walk?
Now I am become Trailblaze, the perambulator of walls.
You're funny. If you can crack jokes, you're probably fine.
This is such a hit. Look at like the water pouring down there as well. Is that the one who was on the banner recently? The one on the left here.
Don't stop. Don't turn back. Don't look down. Or up, for that matter.
Just straight ahead? Can we talk to these characters? Are you kidding me? Or are they...
These voices.
That's Dr. Ratio.
They're just shadows of the dreamscape. Pay no heed to them.
I kind of want to heed them. Who's this? Is this... He was on the banner as well, right?
Ah, the charming audacity. To think that you, of all people, might emerge victorious. Dear
Love the jacket.
3 chips are enough. All or nothing.
His jacket has a freaking, like, roulette table or roulette wheel on the back. So Dr. Rachel's talking to, like, again, that character was definitely on the banners. Oh, it's a Silver Wolf?
How do you intend to pull them off the stage?
Pull him off the stage? What are you talking about? There's more characters over there, too.
All we have to do is present the truth, and they will naturally reciprocate.
Present the truth. So they have a plan here to pull someone off the stage? And yeah, this character was on the banner recently, right? I said they were like Honkai Jesus.
The Charmony Festival stage belongs only to you, little sister.
That's Robin!
But if I can't sing, what meaning does the stage have?
Is it weird in my mind? I thought Robin had a darker dress. In my mind. You know, there's sometimes you're like, you think of stuff that way, you remember stuff in certain ways. Is there any more characters on here? There's 2 characters over here. Who's this? You're the one from that trailer a while back. It was saying all the stuff. And this is... She was also on the banner. This guy was also on the banner just recently.
Memo Keeper.
Memo
Do
Keeper.
you think you can just leave?
I'm sorry. The dance partner of my choice, I've already chosen.
They're very smart here, by the way they're doing this. Because we're getting to see all these really cool designs and like this really cool taste of all these characters, but they're not giving away too much. They're giving a little bit of a hint and making them actually feel like shadows, right? I think that it would have like been like a mistake right now, at least. You can reveal more later, but to have all the characters do like a full 10-page paragraph of like talking to each other, now it just feels like they're like a distant shadow or like, you know, some sort of like memory of some kind. But like we did get to, you know, we saw like Dr. Ratio talking to the character over here as well. We saw Robin talking to Honkai Jesus. And they said they couldn't go on the stage. We saw like Silverwolf talking to a character, and that character said how we're going to pull them off the stage, and they said like, we got to present the truth. There's like something going on here that we're seeing this right now, right? For sure. This is such an interesting introduction, man. Are you kidding me? Oh my god. This is why like I couldn't handle being in like a dream world. Like look at this. Terrifying.
We're here.
Is it?
Welcome to the Reverie.
Who are you?
May you experience an unforgettable holiday. If you need help checking in, please head straight to the concierge.
He's adorable. Who is he?
Leave this realm and rise as you would on any other day.
Okay. Love the flames on her outfit.
Fortuitous encounter and return once you.
This is such a great introduction. Like, what a great start to this quest. I feel like, so if you're gonna do a dreamscape, like making me feel like I'm out of it and making it feel like everything's weird but like wonderful at the same time, introducing all these characters, really teasing some stuff like little hints through conversations. Like, what a way to do this.
But before you do,
It looks so cool.
request of you.
Still very attentive.
You may think it somewhat strange, perhaps even rude, but I wish to know.
Yeah, whatever it is.
Have we met somewhere before?
What do you talk about? I don't know. Have we?
You evoke memories of an old friend.
What?
In the haze of my recollections, she stood shoulder to shoulder with me. Much like this surreal dreamscape where we stood close yet forever out.
Her text is all in red, by the way. I'm not sure what this exactly means. The music here is so beautiful as well. We know that we had a past life with Kafka, right? We know we did. Do you think that somehow we, like, knew Acheron back then?
May I ask you a few more questions?
Please.
I tend to forget things, which is why, rather than memories, I'm accustomed to using my emotions to capture what I normally wouldn't otherwise. The answer is inconsequential. Your spontaneous reaction is what matters.
Whatever you need.
For instance, when you awaken in your room, your lips speak several names. Are they your companions?
Interesting.
Family? Enemies? You seem to have forged unbreakable bonds with many people and many incidents. Might I ask if you fear losing these bonds?
Yes. Holy hell, man. I cannot bear such a fear. If it means losing them, I would. Wait. Wait, what? Might ask if it means that I will disappear, I would. I feel no fear. I don't know. I cannot bear such a fear. I feel like that would be like what we're saying here, right? Because it's... You seem to have forged unbreakable bonds with many people in many incidents. Might I ask if you're losing these bonds? This? I wouldn't want to lose my memories of them in those bonds either.
Then, if there was a vast dreamscape, so lifelike it's indistinguishable from reality. There, no one faces life's separations or deaths. Everyone attains their deserved happiness and lives joyfully ever after.
So in this dreamscape, no one's gonna be like dying. You're not gonna lose people. So there's a chance that like, is she saying that when she's like, oh, you remind me of someone, that she's thinking that she met someone from her past, maybe? And it's like everyone gets to live happily ever after, which is kind of like, I don't know. Am I right to be? That's kind of scary as well. That like, like it can like change your cognition like this.
I would ask, would you wish to
No,
stay?
no. No, I just wouldn't.
Now, imagine if this splendid dream were fated to fall apart. Friends, family,
Look at this
strangers,
shot. Oh my god.
followed by the gentle breeze, soaring birds, the stars, and ultimately yourself.
So everything is falling apart. Everything is falling apart.
Everyone and every face they remember, the joy and the heartaches, the vows sealed and those left hanging, all will inevitably march towards a predetermined ending. If you had grasped the journey's finale right from its inception,
So if you knew what the ending was going to be?
I would ask, would you still embark on this
Isn't that an interesting question? Is that an interesting question? Because they're saying that if we knew that everything in the end was going to die, right? If we knew everything in the end was going to disappear and that's the end of this journey, would you still embark on this journey? I would abandon it. Trailblazing was never my intent. I would abandon it. I have already tasted beauty and dreams. I would abandon it. The price is too dear. I would blaze a trail without hesitation. I don't know. Are these like going to be consequential? Because all I could say here is that for this, like for me personally, I like the two answers I would say is like I would abandon it and I don't know. Like I don't want to lose the characters that I hold dear. You know what I mean? I don't want to lose them whatsoever. And I don't want to lose like again, it's at that price. And I wonder like if like it's interesting as well that we know as well that we have a story where we know we're heading towards a fight with destruction. You know? I don't know, like I feel like it'd be the top one. Because like the idea of like trailblazing was never my intent. Yeah, we know it wasn't our intent, but I don't know. I don't know. I would probably choose I don't know, or I would abandon it. The price is too dear. Right? But I don't want to say like it's the idea of if we lose all our friends, right? All this is fall apart, then our friends, family, strangers, followed by the gentle breeze, soaring birds, everyone and every face they remember, the joy and heartaches, the vows sealed and those left hanging will all march towards a permanent ending. If you had grasped the journey's fine, yeah, it's like saying everything would end. I don't know, man. Like for me personally, it's like I don't want to just say I don't know, so I'll say this, but I don't want these people to lose their lives.
I know this is hard. You don't have to be hard-pressed to make a decision. As I have said, the answer is in
Well, thank you for reminding me. Thank you.
Hearing, touch, thought. Through these you gain emotions. Cherish them. With emotions we make choices. And so we return to the original.
It's such an again, what she's saying is true, by the way. It's like through these like senses is how we like get to know people, right?
I would ask, do you still remember?
Still? What do you mean still? I seem to remember you from somewhere. What's happening here? Do I just have a bad memory? Is that what's happening? Because again, I'm wondering if it was like a vision or a quick vision we had before. You know the way sometimes we do have visions, or like even before this we had a static vision.
How interesting. For a split second it felt like countless versions of you, alike yet distinct, gave entirely different responses.
Wait, so she saw all the different responses?
That was my final question. Thank you. We all have our paths to walk.
Sure.
So we shall bid our farewell.
Farewell, you are such an interesting character. Will we meet again? That's what I want to know. Please.
The Golden Dream is getting restless.
Golden Dream.
In the coming long night, I'm afraid you will face many tribulations and witness many tragedies. And finally, your sight will only see black.
Are you saying literally or figuratively, like good and evil? I just talking about the Golden Dream is getting restless. There's going to be a long night. We're going to face many trials and tribulations and tragedies.
But please believe me that in that monochrome world, there will be a glimpse of fleeting red. And when you make a choice, it will reappear before you.
Is there going to be a choice that comes along that we're going to have to make at some point? Because by the way, a glimpse of fleeting red, that means there's going to be some color in this black and white world. What are you doing?
What you must do now is ponder its significance.
I could try. Look at her. Stella looks so... And she would be. She looks so shook.
You can return to the waking world.
She's crying.
That's where we'll find our
What
answers.
the freaking hell? Do we remember anything? Do we remember anything from that? Oh my god, Stella's crying. No. How do you even deal with that?
What's wrong? Why are you crying all
Seeing
of a
Stella
sudden?
cry is heartbreaking to me. I may have dreamed of a tragic future. I may have dreamed of an old friend. I dreamt of a riddler spouting strange talk. I dreamt of was being slashed by someone with a blade. So did they cut us on a delay? They hurt us on a delay? A tragic future. So we talk the idea of like there is like this choice we're gonna have to make. This probably this terrifying future coming forward that we might lose everything. Is the price worth it? I'm gonna say this because it's romantic to me.
Sounds like you had a nightmare. We just arrived in Astana and already... you should be careful. It seems your tolerance to Memoria isn't the strongest. Don't fret. Dreams are often the reverse of reality. While you were sleeping, the express arrived at Penacony.
Oh my god, we arrived here already while we were sleeping? But still, like I thought we were gonna... Maybe I misinterpreted the idea of forgetting it.
Can you imagine? Yesterday's
Oh my god.
grim frontier prison is today's lavish hotel. I wish I could wander Penacony streets today, but I'm pretty train-tied at the moment. You'll have to be my eyes and ears while we're here.
I'm just very shook. That was a lot. And it was a crazy sequence, like a really well-directed sequence. But like, I think it's normal that it's probably terrified me. But yeah, it was a hotel. It's now a prison. So we can't wander the streets today either. Okay.
Gear up and make sure you've got everything. And before you step out, swing by the back and grab March. She's waiting
Sure
for
thing.
you there.
Is March 7th still packing her luggage?
Do you remember me? They did a fantastic job on this, by the way. This is very cool. And like, I think it's normal. Look at this. Holy hell. I think it's so normal to be shook from that, right? Like however Stella feels, obviously I don't feel like that. You know, like Stella's feeling it is within it. But like I'm going away from that being like that was such an incredible sequence, but also like my heart is like pounding a little. I'm like, you know, a little bit confused, a little bit stunned. But it seems like they're like they were talking about that we knew them before somehow, with that they felt like they knew us before somehow, and maybe Stella felt like that she knew them before as well. But they were talking about the idea of like, at some point you will go into like you're going to be in a monochrome world, and now that could be figurative. I don't know if it's literal. If it's figurative, then if it's figurative, that means that you're going to be in a world where, oh, look at that over there. If it's figurative, that means you're going to be in a world that basically you how do I say it? That there's no gray areas morally, right? It's either black or white. There's no other in-between choices. If it's literal, that means there's going to be some like pretty terrifying stuff happening beyond that. But then they said there's going to be like a hint of red, which means that there's going to be like a flash of color and something that will make us, I know it'll appear when we make a choice, I guess, as well. They also said like, would we like, what was the way they said? Would we, if we knew the price of what was going to happen at the end of this, the tragedy that's coming our way, what horrible stuff is going to happen towards us, what would we do in the future? And I answered honestly, which is like, I didn't want to say I don't know, because again, it would be a thing where like, I don't know, maybe my answer will change if we do get to that point. But right now, it's just like, I wouldn't want anyone to like actually get hurt, you know, the people I love. How's my Trailblaze level? Oh, we got some more rewards. Very cool. That's actually pretty good. That's very good. Oh my god, these are really good gifts. These are great gifts. These are, I feel like so rewarded. Thank you. That's a bunch of good gifts. Yeah, before we go any further, we could like then use our like our next few wishes and like, yeah, we need something to like, it's like getting a cup of tea after something crazy happened, right? It's like I need to rest a little bit. You know? Oh, okay. An Asta Eidolon. Very cool. This is our last wish on this for today, for sure. Very cool. And we got a wish on this as well, right? We might as well wish on this. Again, if we have it, we might as well do it, right? 100%. Yeah, might as well. Okay, so they gave me the Fleeting Lights mission as well, by the way. They gave me that. March, what do you think of this place? What do you think of this? March, you wouldn't believe it. I met someone with they look so cool, but they confused me and they tried to cut me.
You're up? How's your prep going? Welt and Himeko beat us to the punch, but I stuck
That's
around
so sweet.
for you. Let's get going. Shall we go meet up with them now?
Let's go.
Penacony.
I'm so excited.
Festivities. The universe's biggest and fanciest amusement park awaits.
Let's go. Let's go. Whoa. Whoa, look at the size of the scale of this place.
We're here at last. Oh, the family sure doesn't play around
What?
with the entry protocols. Our bags probably know what it feels like to be a celebrity now with all that attention.
I mean, that's one way to put it. Is there music playing? Subtly so.
I wouldn't have put it past them to try and nab that Stellaron from inside
You think so? Thankfully they didn't. The music. Oh, wait. Oh my god. It's so fluttery and magical and like adventurous. Oh my god. That's gorgeous. The track is gorgeous. Thankfully they didn't. Oh my god.
Aside from that, I have to say the family has been really accommodating.
Truly.
Well, the hassle was worth it. Just look at
It's
this
insane.
great hotel lobby. And those endless rows. They're all rooms, right? Just think of the number of guests staying here.
This is one big hotel. This music is so glorious. Are you kidding me?
Where are our rooms?
Oh,
Come
March.
on. Mr. Yang and the rest must be at the front desk. Let's hurry up
This is giving such holiday vibes, right? Like people branching off and like, let's meet up at that front desk, let's meet up at the beach, you know? It really feels like holiday vibes. Oh my god, this music is so good. Wait.
Welcome to the Reverie. May you experience
It's the guy from our dream.
unforgettable holiday. If you need help checking in, please head straight to the concierge.
Oh my god. Look at this adorable dude. Yeah. He's a child from the dream.
I'm Misha.
Misha?
Working here on Penacony.
That's a lovely name.
Pleased to be at your service. If you need help with your baggage.
This is such an interesting design as well because like they do feel like they could be from a dream, right? In terms of like, you know, them like the kind of pale hair and like the bright purple eyes with the key in their eye. But or like, you know, from like a, and I mean this is not as a bad thing. You know, like a horror movie or something like that. I'm your concierge, but they're actually adorable. So
Over here. Something's not right.
something's not right. Oh no.
Should you need assistance with moving luggage to your room, feel free to contact me. Please, go ahead. Don't keep your friend waiting.
Misha, you have an adorable name and you're adorable. We have Sushang here as well. The team we're using today obviously is the Sushang, Bronya, Locha, Hanya team. Oh my, look at this place. This is so impressive. The scale of this is insane. Misha, any more info?
Welcome to the Reverie. May you have an unforgettable
Thank
holiday.
you. I hope they pay you well.
Should you need assistance with moving your luggage to your room, feel free to contact me.
Oh, here we go. I hear this hotel is pretty unique.
Yeah, it is.
So excited
The
when they say
Reverie
this.
does not only provide accommodation for its guests, it is also connected to both Penacony's reality and Dreamscape. Guests from all over the cosmos come here to immerse themselves in a marvelous, dreamy journey.
So yeah, we were just in the Dreamscape right there as well. And so I guess that's why people would come here as well. It's like a dreamy journey. Aren't dreams fake? Won't I get tired from all the dreaming? How is it working here?
Are you asking me? Well, it's not too bad. Many guests come and go, and I get to hear all about their adventures.
Aren't dreams fake? Won't I get tired from all that dreaming?
The hotel's dream pool provides a comfortable dream experience, so don't you worry about that.
Aren't dreams fake?
A good question. Maybe not all dreams are false. Well, at least the ones in Penacony aren't. Or perhaps should I say they are... another reality?
Okay, so the ones are they're called dreams, but they're kind of considered another reality. Okay.
You'll know what I mean when you enter a dream. Penacony will not...
I was already in a dream as well. This character's adorable, little baby. Look at the little baby concierge. So Penacony.
Yes, this hotel is Penacony in real life, and Penacony in the dream is a place where miracles are born.
So we're gonna have two different realities of Penacony.
Lavish joy, a grand banquet where the curtains never fall.
Oh my god.
It's hard to describe its magnificence in words. In any case, you will surely be awed.
I hear the family held a grand event. So they're talking about the idea of like how there's two different realities. How like there's one in the real world. This is the Penacony in the real world, but the one that's like as I said here, the one that's like in like in the dreamscape, I guess as well, is like a place where miracles are born, lavish joy. Like they're really selling this place as something like to be really like amazing. I hear the family held a grand event.
You are well informed indeed.
Great voice actor here.
It is an opportunity provided by the family and a tradition on the planet of festivities. Everyone gathers in the hall, reveling in merriment, pursuing opportunities, staking all they have on one desperate gamble, and finally, their dreams become reality.
Wait, so they're saying it's like the grand event is basically like it's gambling to make their dreams come true?
May you have a pleasant stay in Penacony.
Okay. Thank you so much. You're adorable, okay? You're adorable. You're really adorable. I'm gonna make sure you get a raise, okay? I'm gonna make sure.
What's the big gathering at the concierge about? We've just arrived and there's already drama?
I'm trying to get a look around here as well, just to make sure, like, there's like, because you know, like, they might have people just hanging around here, but like, I just want to get a look at the location as well. Look at this. This is like mail, I guess. The scale of this is insane. It's actually insane. Oh, I love your dress. They're bullying that one kid. Oh, wait. The chest. Look at the chest. This is honestly very family vacation vibe as well. The fact that they're just leaving their kids in a random place, you know, to do their stuff. I'm so excited. I'm so excited. So what's the issue, I wonder?
I'm sorry, but your name really isn't in the system.
Well, make it be in the system then.
But in the information I received from the Astral Express, it states that we already reserved rooms. Please check again.
Himiko's being very polite about this.
Yes, ma'am. Please give me a moment. The Astral Express, 4 platinum guest rooms, whose names include Mr. Welt Yang, Miss Himiko, Miss March 7th, and
Miss Stell?
Mr. Don Hung.
Oh.
These are the only 4 names on the reservation.
So can we take Don Hong's room then, I guess? I'm Mr. Don Hong.
Don Hong?
Yeah.
I understand. No wonder our friend's name here is missing. When we responded to the family's invitation, she hadn't even arrived on the express.
That makes perfect sense because, like, remember we got sidetracked? We were supposed to go there a long time ago.
Something came up in Don Hung's schedule and he couldn't make it. I have an idea. Could you reassign his room? It's still the same number of people.
That's interesting. We're taking Don Hung's room then.
She's a new passenger aboard our Astral Express. We can vouch for her status.
I'm cool.
Even if that is so, I'm afraid...
Wait, you can't do that? Show the architect's glance, show our profile?
No, I'm not doubting your status.
No, I get that. You're doing your job. I get that. Wait.
Well, it's just that right now, we're on the eve of the charm.
Oh, there he is for the dream as well.
Most important moment of every era.
Whoa.
And with the family's invite, all guests from all over the cosmos have thronged this place.
So we've seen this character before, right, in the Trials and in the Dreamscape as well. That heart on the chest is, by the way, so cute. Like, holy hell, it's so cute. His voice that goes along with his... I'm so glad he has, like, a very soft, like, voice like this as well, because that's very cute too, right? This is Aventurine, right? Aventurine? A very beautiful character. We've seen them before. We have seen them before in the Trials. But it's interesting to see them now. Are they going to save our day?
Hotel security is on high alert with 0 room for error. And with such a last-minute change, it really isn't something that this young lady's words can resolve on.
Oh, he's gorgeous.
My esteemed guests from the Astral Express, please do not make it harder for her.
Don't make it harder for me. You're looking at me with those eyes. Okay? Let's not make it harder for each other then. Okay? Open your eyes. Don't be giving me this look. Okay? I got business to attend to. Alright? Okay? If I gotta go this whole place with a blindfold, I will. Very interesting character introduction.
We're sorry for all the trouble our check-in seems to have caused. Might I ask for your name?
It's Aventurine, right?
I am the humble Aventurine of the IPC's Strategic Investment Department.
IPC.
A non-performing asset liquidation specialist and subordinate to Supervisor Diamond. I was cordially invited by the Watchmaker.
We heard them as well, not only in the Dreamscape, not only in the Trials, but also they were talking to Topaz that time too as well, you know?
I also happen to be a traveler that's had to stand behind you for quite a while.
Stand behind us? What do you mean?
Leave it to me.
No, he's very pretty, isn't he?
I've heard that the IPC has also received Penacony's invitation, so forgive me if I'm mistaken, but you must be the representative. The IPC's elite certainly does have an extraordinary air about them. I suppose such an exceptional figure such as yourself wouldn't mind paving a convenience.
Grease some palms for us, right? At least you can do IPC, come on.
I must be hearing things. Paving a convenience? Shouldn't I be saying this to you?
No, he is very
instead?
stunning, isn't he? Again, I always say this, it's always different like seeing someone in like a cutscene or like in these type of scenes than it is like seeing them like, you know, because you get to hear their voice, you get to see their personalities. I told you not give me this look. I told you don't be giving me this look, okay?
I've been waiting here for more than 10 minutes. Do you know how many credits 10 minutes is worth to
Okay,
me?
guys, come on.
It must be an inordinate number, which is why now, Mr. Aventurine, I have an investment. which you
Oh, when he said he
absolutely
stood behind us, he's
cannot
like,
miss
I
out.
haven't been able to check in because you're holding up everything as well. I told you, don't be giving me this look, okay? I gotta work and concentrate.
The IPC's influence runs deep and wide, and their word wields the utmost authority. We hope to borrow your status to vouch for her.
That's pretty good, right?
As such, you won't just be sparing much of your invaluable time, but also forging new friendships.
So we're making a friendship with someone in the IPC. We know Topaz.
Well, this is interesting. And how will my new friends benefit me?
Nah, he's really gorgeous. This is crazy.
Now, this is a topic very much worth getting into. Just as we are guests of the Watchmaker, why don't we make ourselves comfortable in Penacony before getting to know each other more elaborately?
So we're just as we are guests of the Watchmaker. So are we both like just gonna hang out or something? I love the heart, the upside down heart.
Good. But, Miss Navigator, I must point out that if I do something about it now, the time saved is from my own effort, not a favor from you all.
Okay. He's saying that he's doing something for us?
But what you said in the second half, I loved it. Friends, yes, nothing is more precious than friends. Especially a righteous trailblazer like a Nameless.
I mean, it's making a deal here so we can still go on our holiday, basically. That's what we're doing here, right?
Going forward on this Penacony trip, I'll be counting
Oh, no.
on all my trailblazer friends.
Oh no.
Looking forward to a delightful time.
We just made a deal.
I'm glad you've put it this way. So about the vouching,
There you go, miss. Please allow her to check in on my account.
That's huge, right? That's a big deal.
I have an appointment with the family's Mr. Sunday. I will ask him to handle this matter later.
Oh, is
Don't
that
worry.
is that
I won't
Honkai
cause you
Jesus
any
Sunday? Is that who we saw as well at the time we was talking to talking to Robin? I guess. So they're all part of the family?
But
Ali, just a moment.
Is this
The family cannot allow guests to enter a dream while bearing burdens.
while bearing burdens?
Oh, speak of the devil, look.
Oh my
who's
god!
here. It's Sunday, the most handsome man in Penacony. Along with a singer renowned across the universe, Robin.
Oh my god, this is so fun! Like all these introductions of characters. I've been wanting to meet Robin for a while. And again, it's different than when seeing their shades in a Dreamscape. It is different. You know what I mean? Now we're actually talking to them face to face.
He said you were the most dashing person in Penacony. How interesting.
Wait. Who?
I've kept
Oh.
you waiting, Mr. Aventurine. This way, please. Let us speak.
So Robin was like, "Oh, he said you were pretty, you know." Man, everyone's having a pretty off today.
Astral Express guests, please come this way and rest your feet.
This is so interesting. So we've now like,
Wait, what? You're...
wait, we've now made a deal with we're gonna get to talk. We're literally gonna get to sit down with Robin. This is so exciting. This is so exciting. So to recap what just happened here, we just made a deal basically with an IPC member, and he's like, I think he's gonna take that very seriously. Like, while he's like joking around with us, he's being very playful with us. I think he's also gonna be like, well, I'm gonna call on you when I need it. Then that's fine. You know, he's like, fine, I'll take that. But then like you had like obviously like the introduction here of Sunday and Robin as well. Both like kind of like being like very gentle with us as well. But they clearly, like, you know, there was a little bit of a buttering up there from the IPC member as well.
Hello, friend. How have you been?
Friend already?
I sincerely hope you don't.
That's what I'm saying. He's going to take the word friend so seriously. It's fine. I don't mind it.
My apologies for any perceived slight. To show my sincerity, I offer you 10,000 credits as a gesture.
I don't need it, but I'll take it. Honestly, though, you know what? It's okay.
How upright. I like you. I must have you as a friend. Here, 20,000 credits. Please excuse me, I have some matters to attend to, so I must depart. But I'm sure we'll meet again soon.
That's very funny. That's very funny. He's like, hey, you turned down my 10,000 credits. Here's 20. And again, he's gonna bring this back up 100%. 100%. I can't believe we're gonna sit down with Robin.
Wait a minute. I'm sorry, but are you...
Oh, Mark's a starstruck?
The singer, Epsilon Superstar. If I can stop one heart from breaking...
What?
That's your song, isn't it?
That's a really crazy name for a title.
I never thought a cutie like yourself would be a fan of
Oh my god, so forward here as well.
It really is, Robin.
She's right, though.
To run into her in person here.
Mark is a cutie. This is crazy about the introductions of these characters.
It is an honor.
It's an honor to be you.
Are you also a member of the family on Penacony like him?
Truth be told, I am a guest like everyone. Penacony is my hometown, but I left when I was older. I was graciously invited this time to return and sing a song at the Charmony Festival.
So she's not usually, like, here. She's returning.
The person you speak of is Sunday, my senior, and one of the local leaders at Penacony. He is also the organizer of this era's Charmony Festival.
Very cool.
He heard you all ran into some difficulties and sent me here to provide aid.
That's very sweet of him. I remember, it's a false memory, but in my mind I had like, but we won't look into it too much, like, because, you know, it could be something like later on she gets a different outfit or something.
Alas, I arrived a little later than usual. I sincerely apologize for any unpleasantness during your stay.
It's okay. We've just got here and it wasn't too bad.
Please, be at ease.
Here's Sunday.
I have instructed Miss Allie to resolve the system error as soon as possible. I have also upgraded your rooms as token compensation. Please wait a moment for the hotel to arrange for suitable accommodation.
Thank you so much.
Mr. Aventurine has an appointment with the Oak family and has checked in prior. On his behalf, I extend his apologies to everyone of the Astral Express and wish for an amicable partnership.
Wait, an apology?
Forward.
With the Oak family, like, is he saying because like he was trying to make a deal with us or something like that, or I guess, or because you said we were holding him up? I don't know.
Thank you for stepping in to resolve this matter.
Or just on the mishap.
Are you sure about the rooms? I wouldn't want your other guests to feel we were being given preferential treatment.
This is I don't know what it is. It's so exciting to meet new characters, and the fact that we're just standing here in front of Robin and Sunday.
Please rest assured that the family will personally undertake communications to handle this. It is only right that we, as the actual administrators, relieve you of any problems during your visit in Penacony.
Sounds good.
I apologize for taking up everyone's
No, don't worry about it.
And we shan't keep you any longer. If you need anything else while in Penacony, the family stands ready to serve.
They're being very accommodating, right?
May our dreams be beautiful and...
Oh my god, that means the world from you, Robin. That means the world. I'm starstruck with Robin.
It's just one surprise after another. But since that Mr... Which day was he? Sunday. Since Mr. Sunday's vouched for us, I guess we can finally check in normally.
Looks to be. I'm a little winded. I hope we don't run into any more trouble. Are all the family's names so strange? Let's just say this.
How does the saying go? Trouble comes in pairs.
That's us. Well, looking at us, oh yeah, it does.
There's also the saying, from misfortune comes bliss.
Thank you, Emiko. It's always nice to hear stuff like this.
Okay, there's no queue in the lobby now. Let's go find Miss Allie.
Yeah, like I think such a fantastic introduction of so many characters here, right? Because you have it's a big task to introduce characters like when you're starting off in a new world, right? Whether it's Misha here and you get this vibe from Misha of being this like very kind, an attentive character who like is obviously like, you know, very you know, not serious about their job, but they're like, you know, they take their job seriously in a very like adorable way. You have like Aventurine, who like clearly like values money quite a bit. He's like IBC member that clearly values money a lot, to the point that like they see time as wasted money, you know? And that's always like an old saying, like time is money. Your time is worth a lot of money as well. But obviously like it's not always like a literal, but it seems like they're taking this as a very little thing. Do you know how much money I've actually lost? To the point that like to be friends with us, they were like, when we turned down 10 grand, they were like, take 20. You know, they want to, like, they obviously see like bonds being forged through business and through, you know, I guess like mutual benefits and stuff that way too, at least from the first glance, what we have here with Aventurine. And then we have Sunday, who comes in and kind of like is like very grand, very like welcoming, like clearly wants to set a good impression for the family as well. And then Robin, who just seems like such a sweetheart. And like, you know, clearly like here with the, you know, they're very like, am I wrong in saying, well, not wrong, you don't obviously have to correct me on that because obviously it's just my first observation, but like my first look at Robin, like I get the energy of someone who like, it's almost like, you know, celebrity, but in a way that's like, how do I say it? It's like, I'm trying to express myself here in the best way. The way she like spoke to March, it felt like she's used to doing that type of stuff. I'm not saying she's being not genuine, but like, you know, I didn't expect Sister Cutie to be my fan and stuff like this as well. And it seems very like, not rehearsed, but it seems like they're used to doing stuff like this. They're used to like being the celebrity that everyone wants to meet and everyone wants to talk to. So they obviously like have like a demeanor as well. Because again, I'm not saying fake. I hope it doesn't sound like that, because that's why I was worried about what I was saying, Chris. I'm not saying fake. I'm saying like, you know, it's someone who's obviously, you knows like how to like maybe talk as a celebrity as well.
Esteemed guests of the Astral Express, your check-in procedure is complete. Please forgive us for any previous inconvenience caused. This is your Dreamscape pass. It serves as your hotel room key, as well as a directory of all the amenities and information you require at the Reverie. It even provides smart assistants.
That's cool. Cool tech.
At the same time, it is also Penacony's special, one-of-a-kind souvenir that belongs only to you.
Okay, so it's that's how they're probably maybe going to identify people as well, though, right? It's like everyone has their own different one.
You can use the Dreamscape Pass's provided clock-in feature to record every moment of your wonderful dream. Save your favorite happy bits and create a Dreamscape scrapbook that is uniquely yours.
I don't know, maybe like it's just maybe because I'm just like, you know, sometimes I don't trust things fully. Like the whole Dreamscape stuff still is like very like, it makes me a little bit nervous.
Regarding the method of usage, the Dreamscape Pass will guide you through the process.
Sure thing.
I wish you all pleasant dreams in Penacony. You may take the elevator over there to reach your
The music is so grand. I said epic and like fluttery at times. It really does feel like it's like a, it's like magical, you know? It's really magical. Let's go, March. Items obtained. We got our Dreamscape Pass. Very cool. Very cool. I love the design as well. Wait, what? We literally have to open it? Wait, for real? Welcome to Penacony. From the moment you set foot in the Reverie, a splendid dreamlike journey has already lifted its curtains. It's not easy to put down the hustle and bustle of your life, and extraordinary courage is also needed to make the choice of full-heartedly embrace the dream. We have the confidence to promise that, thanks to the family's most meticulous management, only sweet nectar and melodious tunes await you ahead. We wish for you to leave behind all your worries of your mortal life. Open a bottle of classic Soul Glad and settle down and immerse yourself in the enjoyment of Penacony's dream miracle. So it's all about, like, you know, forgetting about the hustle and bustle, forgetting about the hard parts of life. It's like to give people like what they would want and what they would dream from the family. From the family. Don't eat the brown for the family. Wait, what? Before you officially enter the dream using the dream pool, please make sure you already have read the dream advisory. Maintaining the calm, intense emotional fluctuations may cause... maintain a calm mind, I should say. Intense emotional fluctuations may cause unexpected sensations when entering the dream, such as a sensation of falling, weakness, or pain. That makes sense. It's the same thing if, like, you're, you know, in any type of, like, thing like this, you know, you want to, like, make sure, like, even, like, with, you know, I don't know what I'm trying to say here. Like, if you're smoking some weird stuff, remain calm. Please enter the dream. Don't be doing that, though. You hear me? Please enter the dream lying on your back. Please do not attempt to enter the dream while facing down. kneeling, or other positions. This will minimize the risk of drowning. So we have to lay on our back. Please do not ingest any hypnotics. What's wrong with me today? I don't know what I was saying there. I saw a different word. Hypnotics beforehand. The dreaming fluid in the dream pool is already fast-acting sedative and does not need external pharmaceutical assistance. If you cannot enter the dream despite having soaked in the liquid for a long time, please contact the hotel staff. Please don't enter the dream naked. What? Your initial appearance in the dreamscape is the same as how you entered it. In order to not startle the other visitors, please enter the dream only after you ensure that you are appropriately dressed. I'm not finished. Please do not assume the identity of another individual. The family reflects every guest's identity and privacy. Please do not impersonate or attack or defame or other guests in the dream. On behalf of the Oak Alfalfa, Nightingale, Bloodhound, and Iris's family, we wish you happy dreams. During this present period, the Reverie Hotel in the Golden Hour Dreamscape is undergoing renovations. If you opt to enter the Golden Hour, you will still wake up in the hotel in Dreamscape. However, you will be unable to leave the room and cannot use the hotel's regular services. We have designated a temporary process to enter the dreams for guests so that you may successfully land in the Golden Hour. We apologize for any inconvenience that has caused you on your journey. It's okay. Wait, what? There's like a whole thing here? What is this? This is a mini game or something? What are we looking at here? More handbook pages will be unlocked as you progress through the Trailblaze mission. Record everything you encounter on these pages. Okay. Select and record your current feelings on your opinion about the story. Thank you for using the recording function of your Dreamscape Pass. This is interesting, right? So we're actually making an actual scrapbook. Each thrilling journey, you will always speed towards a local site with the greatest renown. What a commendable go-getter you are. Traveling with you must be an experience full of adventures and excitement. Though to come to think of it, your role might then clash with March 7th. Maybe you should reconsider your personal purpose and make yourself a woman that offers a novelty as their worth. Are they saying we should like see the sites more? You can decorate the pages of your handbook with collected stickers. That's also very nice. Oh my god! During your exploration of Penacony, you will come across various stickers for collection. Use the stickers to decorate your Dreamscape and handbook pages. Oh my god, look at this. What's this? Oh, sorry. I thought I said remember. I thought it was going to be like a thing. So I'm going to put this a little bit smaller here, like right in my little scrapbook here. Rotate it a tiny bit. That's nice. I'm also going to put my Robin sticker down. Gonna put this down here as well. Maybe make it a little bit bigger as well. That was the song, wasn't it? Oh, we have to do it like this. Okay. There we go. I like it being a little bit off-putting here. You know what I mean? And then we have Sunday as well. I like it being like this. And we have R3 over here. Rewards. Okay, I like this idea. This is actually very cool. Guest notice we did this. To be continued. I actually really like that idea. They did a really good job with this. Oh, we got some mail, by the way. Oh, wow. Okay, we can wish again. This was awesome. Like, I was first, I was actually kind of confused at first. I was like, wait, why are we doing this, like, scrapbook thing? I was like, is this, like, an event or something like that? No, it's a part of the Trailblaze mission, and we get to, like, document our time here. This is a fantastic introduction to this place. It really is. Again, before we go any further, we'll use our wishes we just got there. Why not? We actually have like a few good wishes to do here. I don't know how close we are to the pity that I'm looking for here, but we have to be close. Again, it's guaranteed Kafka, by the way. We have 13 days left in this, and I'm very close to like the soft pity, I believe. So I'm guaranteed at some point a Kafka, like I am. So that feels good. Yeah, cannot say good enough good things about this place. The presence that this place gives off right now, by the way.
Dream world. I heard that Penacony transformed the Dreamscape into a majestic metropolis. What exactly would that look like? Oh, I can't wait!
Can't wait either. Yeah, my first impression of this place is like this scale is absolutely magnificent. The characters we're getting introduced to are like really, really fun so far. Like obviously like Aventurine is like an IPC member and I don't like the IPC, right? But as always, as I said, like just like we did with Topaz, we'll look at them from a perspective of like, you know, different brushes, different, perspectives, right? We're going to look at it from all angles as we can. They are a gorgeous character, right? And that's what's going to be very difficult, you know? Please don't be mean. Please don't be bad. Obviously, already working for the IPC is something that, like, obviously I'm not a fan of, so that's already, like, strike one. But we'll see how it goes there, but, like, when we talk about, like, these characters going forward. Like I said, with Sunday, they're very presentable, they're very like welcoming, but like I feel like, you know, also at the same time too, like they're probably like trying to put their best foot forward. Same thing I think with Robin. I think Robin, like, you know, and it's probably like, you know, because I'm like I've gotten into like I know it sounds weird, gotten into like K-pop in the past while, and I feel like that's one of the things that, like, you know, you will see a lot of when you see the K-pop interactions with fans is that like what, it's not like that they're fake, it's just that they know how to, like, you know, they're kind of like, it's like almost like a handbook they have of like, how do I interact with this? Like, this is the way to interact with that as well. And while like they're very real people, they also like understand how, you know, maybe in some ways to interact with like fans. You know what I mean? And I feel like that's all I was saying when it came to Robin. I hope it didn't make it sound like I was like, she's not being real. It's just clearly she's like a very sweet character. She gives off the energy of someone who like is very pleasant. But we'll see how that goes forward. Yeah, I'm so excited to like really see more of these characters. Huh. Marsha, Tony, Mary. Oh, it's Sushang. Yeah, didn't think I'd come back. You're not gonna finish your joke? Nope. Sorry, it's not the time. I'm in a new region. In a few weeks' time, someone will remind me that I started the joke here. I'll come back and finish it. I'll come back and finish it. I'm going up here now, okay? Yeah, the scale is incredible. It's so incredible.
Our rooms are down this way.
This is a long hallway. Is it just me, or is this hotel too big for...
You have to get like a taxi to get to some places here. But generally I like walking. But like I really feel like it's like one of those things, like when they describe this place as just like, you know, being a former prison, right? Like, can you imagine this as a prison? Like how many prisoners would have been here? Like, look at all the doors. And it makes sense, like, because, like, you know, prisons have those kind of, like, railway things here as well, like the railings and stuff like that. But, like, it's so gigantic. This is like Xenoblade Chronicles level gigantic. It's like, I'm half expecting, like, a beast to crash through here, you know? For sure.
Quit giving me the stink eye!
Keep the stink eye? You tell her. Whatever this lady did, you tell her. The stink eye. I was already be like, why is she being so mean to this woman? Then she said stink eye, and I'm like, no, she has a purpose. she has a journey she's on. Whoa, is this the little... this is where we had the dream. This is where we saw all the characters. Oh, are they IPC soldiers? I think so, right? Yeah, they are. 1 second here. Oh, I was gonna get the second one.
We're finally here. Let's all head to our rooms first and put down our
You need
bags.
3 passports to get to the, like, just to get to the room, like, you know, how far it is. The music's so great in this region so far.
How about a drink first? Penacony's so glad.
Have a drink. Let the kids go off and have a drink.
Go on. We may be thinking of the same
I love that
thing.
they're having, like, a drink together.
Do you remember the invite that the Express
Oh, they're thinking about
received?
something here?
The family's esteemed guests are cordially invited to Penacony to participate in our grand celebration. That's why we're here in the first
But does
place.
Himiko think something different about this?
You recall correctly, but there was more to this invite.
The music is so great. Like, this is like, such an elegant, beautiful, and I say dreamlike, and it probably fits that pretty well, right? It's like very like, I can imagine listening to this music forever as you're like chatting with people, you know what I mean?
Witness the impossible in the realm of dreams. Find the legacy of
The
the
Watchmaker.
father of Penacony,
Ah.
and thus the answer to the question, why does life slumber?
I don't remember that part of the invite. You mean there was a hidden message?
So they keep bringing up the Watchmaker, right? So they're saying it's, sorry, they're saying it's the father of, Penacony. But it says, witness the impossible realms of dreams. So we're asked, the question is, why does life slumber? That's an interesting way of putting it, right? So it's like life is like the one that like I don't know. I will have to get more context on that, I guess.
This is the part that intrigues me. The invite sent by the family was nothing more than a music box that, when wound, would play an accompanying tune. But the box that was sent to us was slightly unusual. The music it played had off-key notes in the background.
But that would like be very unnerving. If someone sent me a music box that had off-key notes, like it's already like music boxes can already be like the prettiest thing you've ever seen or the creepiest thing you've ever seen, you know?
I recorded these dissonant notes, and they were a perfect match with the gravity wave frequency when the Express made its warp jump. Also, the Express engine's spatial curvature was its encryption key.
So when we made the warp jump towards Penacony, that the same sounds, the notes were played there. Was that when we got that like vision and we were like warped into like the dreamscape?
A distress call method regularly used by the nameless.
Wait, so there's like someone trying to get in contact with him for like that was maybe one of the former nameless or maybe a descendant of the nameless?
I can't be certain. It may be a masked fool's trap. From the execution itself, the Riddlers or Inquisition spirits could have done this themselves.
When did you discover this?
But you wanted to get us out of earshot as well, I guess?
When we were handling that Law Fu Stellaron matter, I told Pom-Pom about it.
I love that there was stuff happening in the background. Of course there was.
It's no wonder that IPC Ambassador also mentioned this Watchmaker. The invite he received must also have contained a hidden message, and it seems like he decoded.
So they got the Aventurine got the hidden message as well. This is so cool. This is so cool because so like if I'm getting this correctly, like what they're saying is this. The dissonant notes, you know what it is? Sorry, I got this wrong, and that's way cooler. What they were saying is way cooler. I thought it was like the same notes were playing, so that's what entered us into Dreamscape. No, what they're saying is the dissonant notes played are so similar to the sound of when we warp jump that it's someone who knows the sound of the warp jump being like, you know, help. You know what I mean? That's so cool. But they're also saying that this thing that Himiko found out with the music box and the encryption about the Watchmaker, the legacy of the Watchmaker, why does life slumber? Aventurine also found out about this too. This is so cool.
There's something else on my mind. When the invite was brought up, that family leader mentioned being one of the actual administrators of Penacony, and that it was their duty to relieve us of any.
Is this what Sundays was saying?
In hindsight, there was more to that statement. He also had Miss Robin with him. I'm no singer, but her voice sounded a little strange. Would a singer really take to the stage if their voice wasn't?
So you think she's not taking the stage? We saw in the Dreamscape that she was talking about like not being able to take the stage, right? Or like at least not, you know, living something about that, wasn't it?
Are you saying you suspect that the family did not send the invite and is...
Oh my god, there's already a mystery in this as well. There's already like something to investigate.
It's possible. The fact that the family sent out invites to the other factions is already unusual, and your discovery confirms that there could be a third party involved. I take back what I said. This event is becoming more interesting with
right. There's something. There's something to this. Then the fact the family sent the invites to the other faction is already unusual, right? Because we know, like, if we look to think like as well, we thought that, like, again, I don't know if they actually did, but like, even like the Annihilation Gang is planning to come here, right? Even they're like, hey, let's go. So there could be a third party involved, like sending out invites or like getting people involved. But then like Sunday like seemed pretty welcoming to us as well, though, right? But the way that Wells say this was like in hindsight, it's he said that I'm one of the actual administrators. So he's saying that the like whoever invited us wasn't an actual administrator, and then like relieve us of any problems. So maybe like, yeah, this is it's confusing a little bit, but I think what the crux of this is that there might the invites that we got might not have been from the family, and now they're hiding something from us, like some danger.
Why didn't you tell the others?
We shouldn't interfere if this is just an internal affair of Penacony or the family.
Oh, okay. So she's saying like, hey, like it's not really our job. We're just on holidays.
You said so yourself. This could consume
True.
the
Yeah, we heard that
trailblaze.
distress. That distress call with the sound of the warp jump is so like, that's such a good idea, right? In terms of writing, but it's also so haunting as well, you know?
Well, I did. Which is why, before we set off, I told March 7th
Wait, for
and
real?
Hung about this.
Wait, Don Hung knows as well?
So I was the only one kept in the
Oh,
dark.
that's very interesting. Okay. I just found out about this invite thingy. Time to get involved. Ain't no biggie when Galactic Baseballer is in the house. Okay, why not? Why not? March supporting our Galactic Baseball stuff.
Penacony's situation is getting complicated. Let's
So Don Hung knows about the decryption of what the actual invite was, and like the stuff with the Watchmaker and the stuff about the family and her theories on this, but also the stuff about the distress signal. And Marsh knows it too. Now we know that as well.
Who sent the invite? What is the purpose of gathering all of the factions into Penacony? And why does the family choose to remain silent about their knowledge of this? There are too many unanswered questions. We must use the utmost caution before we go.
My
deeper.
two thoughts about this is could somehow the Annihilation Gang have like sent these invitations? You know what I mean? Could they have sent these invitations? Or it could be also likely that someone else did it and they also got an invitation too, because again, for people of Annihilation to also get an invitation is pretty crazy too. I feel like, not that like, I know that like every faction has some like bad people in it, you know what I mean? But yeah, it's pretty insane to me.
Right now, let's just focus on the conductor's request. We'll collect intel while enjoying this wonderful vacation. Penacony is, after all, a famed resort of the cosmos. Not many get a chance to even visit in their
Lovely.
lifetime. Head back to your rooms, get some rest, and prepare to enter the Dreamscape.
We will. And again, like, I think that's like...
It's time to head back to my room. Before entering the dream, I should probably talk to the rest.
Always. Again, I do think that is like, you know, a good way they're doing this. Like, they're adding a little bit of mystery to this as well without like, you know, revealing everything. They're adding a bit of like, even like a bit of like fear. You know, I know that sounds kind of bad. It's like, oh, I'm afraid. But like, I think it's a good thing to like add like a bit of like, there's a danger here. There's something that could happen here. Wait 1 second. What the hell was that?
This little gadget is just
Where'd you get that mustache? I want one. My name is Irvinar Gugu Gaga for the Gugu Gaga family. Okay, but yeah, like it seems that like there's some other thing happening here that the family is pretty aware of, but they don't want to like scare people. But they're also saying that, hey, like the way they said it, well said that like Sunday's like, hey, I'm actually one of the administrators. So if there's anything you need and any help you need, they're probably trying to make things go smoothly. They probably don't want to tell us maybe to scare everyone as well. But I'm glad that Himiko was able to decrypt that as well. I love that idea that a distress signal was shown through a music box that sounded like... Because I guess then maybe... Am I right in saying that distress signals that are sent to the Trailblazers are usually... they usually sound like the warp jump, so that's how she was able to know that as well. It's very interesting what they're doing here. She notified Don Hung, notified March 7th. So all we know right now is that invitations were sent to all factions, which is crazy to Himiko. It's like strange. We know that it possibly wasn't the family that sent those invitations, and also we know that like maybe the invitations that were sent said that Robin was going to be like playing some music, but she's not capable of doing it right now. So it's like, and well said, even her voice sounded strange. We saw something about that in the Dreamscapes too. So maybe whoever sent those invitations was like, Robin's going to be playing, but even she's like, okay, I got to pretend I'm playing, I guess, for a while maybe. Maybe that's what's happening. Hello, Welt.
The decor in here is a little loud for my taste. So this is how Astral High Society does things, huh?
Possibly. It's like very, very fancy. About the watch. Yes. Okay. Great stuff. Great stuff. We can talk about this. About the Watchmaker.
They say he's a historically important figure in Penacony, and tales of his life have been handed down over generations. Such tales encourage believers to come to the planet of festivities to pursue their dreams. He's an interesting fellow, that's for sure, and his legacy still has the power to draw people in.
Okay. So like again, like it's a kind of like such a powerful image of a person as well, and their tales. Okay.
But how and why he's involved with that invite, and why his name popped up in the encrypted message allegedly sent by a nameless, I've got no leads.
Right, so there's still a mystery to that as well. But I love that, like, even, like, you know, if Welt is not fully capable of understanding something, of knowing something right now, that means, you know, like, it's a real mystery, right? Because, again, like, they're not, like, these infallible people. Like, you know, we all have to think about stuff for a while, you know? But it looks like somehow the Watchmaker showing up at this invite, and we have to find out why, about the family.
The family believes in the harmony, and their altruism is well known across the stars, a trait that is intimately tied to Penacony's stability and prosperity. But some factions have always been wary of the family, suspecting that their benevolence and eloquence belie an ulterior motive. So far, it seems to me that the family treats their guests with courtesy, so I don't think we need to worry about that.
Right, and that's the thing. On the surface level, it's like, look, it's the same way Himiko said, like, right now it's not our fight, right? And Himiko's like, let's just enjoy our time here. We can worry about this later, right? But again, it's one of those things where it's like, yeah, like Robin and Sunday might hide something from us, but right now they're being pleasant to us. We just have to stay on our guard maybe a little bit, but also just not worry too much about it in that sense. And about the dream journey.
The Dream Penacony is divided into 12 moments. Personally, I'm interested in the moment of soul. It's a visual dreamscape steeped in Penacony's history and civilization.
Very cool.
Penacony's Grand Museum, the Primal Waking Library, the Paperfold Academy. The pasts that we chase may be stored in these places.
So he's saying that, like, you know, the stuff that we're looking for in our past, we can find here? Wait, hold on. So it's the 12 moments, and he's saying that there's, like, a bunch of stuff from the past that, like, we are looking for as well. So maybe it's, like, not only our past, but also, like, just history in general he's looking for, I guess?
Past the guest room's dream pool is the real Penacony. Let's get ready to move out. Pleasant
Much love to you,
dreams.
Will. Thank you so much, Dad. Himiko, our mom, how are you?
What's wrong? Not turning in? Can't find your room? Or do you have something?
I think we have a lot on our mind, right? For sure. About the Watchmaker, hearing your perspective.
One can't discuss the planet of festivities without mentioning the Watchmaker. Penacony's household name and figure. Fortune, fame, status. He built everyone's futures with his bare hands and became the symbol of dreams.
So, like, people look up to him in that way too, then?
But the veracity of these stories remains untraceable. Many have their own opinions on the Watchmaker's origin and past, and there are even some who suspect he's a conceptual construct of
So
the
they're
family.
saying that, like, some people don't believe the story fully, and people believe he was just, like, something made by the family to, like, be maybe this kind of, like, beacon that they can all look to.
For now, I do not think this invite is linked to the Watchmaker. His legacy, it sounds more like a marketing hook to
Fair
generate
enough.
more traffic. If
So that's what
nothing
Himiko believes. It's the idea that, like, the Watchmaker is, like, has this presence here of, like, oh, they created everything, they created all our hopes and dreams, but Himiko's kind of saying, like, it seems like more of just a marketing ploy. And, like, I feel like we're getting that vibe maybe from Sunday and Robin as well. Not in a terrible way or evil way, but it does feel like it's like, oh, they're, like, trying to sell a perception at least, you know what I mean? And that's marketing, you know what I mean? That is marketing. Perception is a lot when it comes to marketing. About the IPC representative?
An IPC ambassador who knows more than he lets on. A silver-tongued businessman, a flamboyant and debonair aristocrat. He could be all of them. My instincts tell me he's much more than
100%.
meets the eye.
I agree. We're going to learn so much about this character for sure.
Before the dust settles, we should maintain amicable relations with all camps. While keeping
I don't
our
disagree
guards
with Himiko on this. Like, even though, as you guys know, like, I'm not a big fan of the IPC, I think that making, like, an enemy of, like, Aventurine right now, or, like, being disrespectful to him right now, is not necessarily... I love obviously he's been disrespectful to us, we disrespectful to him, but, like, I don't think it's, like, the best option to be like, oh, like, you know, F you, buddy, I hate the IPC. Because, like, yeah, while I'm not a fan of the IPC, Himiko's right. It's like, you know, we don't know what's happening here. We don't know what the situation is. Having someone who is in that high enough place around here who seems to have taken a liking to us isn't the worst thing in the world at this moment, right? About the dream journey.
The Dream Penacony is divided into 12 individual dreamscapes. I've heard that the destinations vary for different people when they first enter the dream. As for me, I look forward to the moment of scorched sand. Its wild winds, taverns, and
There's a
festive
trademark on the Soul
choices
Glad.
have more of a nameless trailblaze vibe. The moment of morning dew is also a decent choice. I can use that chance to visit the family.
Okay, so she's like looking into kind of like the festive side of things. Very cool. Okay.
You must be exhausted from everything that's happened so far. Even if you're trailblazing, you mustn't forget to relax. Good night, and
Thank you so
sweet
much,
dreams.
Himiko. You have sweet dreams as well.
Where's March 7? Has she returned to her room already?
So to find March 7, we probably have to go to her room, I guess. I don't want to miss out on March 7th, so like we're gonna have to like try and find her, right? Because unless she's like around here and we just can't see her, because that's the last thing I want to do is miss out on March 7th. I adore her with every fiber of my being and every bit of my heart. She's got a glorious, glorious character. Unless... Oh! Wait! Is Aventurine in her room? What the...
Odd. Why is my room door
This
open?
is Marge's room. Okay, I didn't see anything. I didn't see anything. I didn't see anything.
Can't sleep from all the excitement, huh? I can't wait to experience.
Nobody's in my room. Why are you asking? I'm joking. Where are you thinking of going? You know when people do that, where they answer a question that wasn't even asked.
The moment of dusk.
Okay, very cool.
Obviously. How can you not visit the shopping paradise when you're at the resort of all resorts? I'm all ready to fill my bags.
I'm excited for you. Very excited. That sounds great. Like honestly, shopping is fun.
After doing my shopping, I'll get all
Oh my
dolled up in
god.
an evening gown to attend Miss Robin's show at Penacony
I
Grand
love that
Theater.
idea. And again, we know that she, like, you know, she already looks great, but like she has that dress as well that looks fantastic too. This looks like the Dreamscape we were in before, right? Remember we met Acheron? And about Robin.
You know, it's weird. Welt noticed it too, about how Miss Robin's voice sounded somewhat weird.
Okay.
I can't quite put my finger on it. But it was different than usual.
So maybe she was putting on like a very happy front, I guess.
Could she be tired out from her cosmic concert tour? Insisting on performing under such circumstances. Miss Robin is a superstar among celebrities.
Heck yeah. And about the event?
Here I was thinking of some good old relaxation. But nope. This event is a wild ride. The various factions deciphering the riddle, a power struggle of past legacies.
Yeah?
It feels like we're in a live-action detective saga.
Of course, Marge loves that then.
Who knows? Maybe we'll even witness classic scenarios like family feuds, tragic losses, worlds torn apart, espionage situations, rivers running red with
Jesus.
blood. Stuff like that. This is simply
She's very excited about this, right? She's very excited. You got quite the active imagination. That sounds scary. I too want to see a river of blood.
Just kidding. How could that be?
I'm supporting her. If she wants to see a river of blood, we'll make it happen, okay?
Don't worry. Welt and Himiko will have our backs if things go wrong. Let's just make the most of it all while we're here.
I love talking to Marge. Of course she's excited about all this stuff as well. Of course she is. We're going to talk about all the Himiko Welt stuff in just a moment as well, like what they said to us as well about their ideas of what's happening here and what could be happening here. But I think someone is in our room. just hanging out here. Hello, excuse me.
He's...
How fortuitous. We meet again.
Fortuitous, this is my room. This is my room. What are you doing here? We meet again, friend. Himiko said be nice.
That's right, pal.
Pal. Oh god, he came back with a pal. His eyes are very pretty, aren't they?
Calm down. I'm just here to soak in the festive vibe. This may be your room now, but half a system hour ago, it was still mine.
Wait, this was your room?
A lucky block number,
the image.
a lucky floor, a lucky room number. You have no idea how much I went through to book this precious space. And now I've given it to you. Treasure it well, friend.
The music here is very interesting. You're the one who transferred it to me? You were the one who arranged the check-in?
Of course. What, you thought the family acted simply out of their own goodwill?
So he's saying like, hey, like don't judge. It's like whatever you expected is not what happened.
Penacony's a true blue land of dreams. How many across the stars would spend half their lives just to acquire an admission ticket into the reverie? Think about the type of people who can even afford to stay here. If it wasn't for my brilliant plan, you think the family would offend those bigwigs just to sate the paltry whims of an unsought guest such as yourself?
Wait, what? Wait, what? He's saying that if it wasn't for him being here, the family would not have even given us this. He's saying that we're like paltry whims of unsought guests.
So sit down and let's have a chat. With everything said and done, I think I deserve at least...
I mean, I'll chat to you because I'm very, very interested as well, you know? What do you want to talk about?
Cutting to the chase. I like that.
Everything he says comes out as like... It's very soft, but like there's always like... It seems like everything he says is like such a cunning like cut to it, you know what I mean? There's like everything is, you know?
Simply put, my friend, I need your help. You may or may not know this, but Penacony's far murkier than it seems. The family's eyes are everywhere, but you get the drift.
So the family's watching people as well, like they have people always keeping their eye out?
My goal is simple. Help the IPC retrieve some things that belong to them in the first place. If you agree, when this is done, you will stand to reap rewards, as well as the preservation's protection.
So he's saying that like if we do this task, you'll get some rewards, but also like there's some crazy... And he made sure he started off with there's some crazy stuff happening here. You will get our protection. We need to know what it is and what the plan is here.
It's clear you're not just one of the crowd. You possess a distinct quality.
Thank you.
So magnetic that it could sway the outcome of any game.
For real?
That power. You really don't wish to use it. Or you don't want to be rid of it. Why not use it to etch your name across the stone?
From his perspective, he's saying that you have like this magnetic presence. You should be using this to like get your name out. You know what I mean? You could do anything with this name. And he's saying that we have and we know this, by the way, just from Balebog and Xian's show, right? Of course, like at this stage, we could say that like Stell has been a power that has swayed the outcome of different situations.
The power that men both fear and desire is right in the palms of your hands.
He's like, every single thing he says, it's like, you have to like read into everything, you know?
Miss Stellaron, have I hit the nail on the head?
He's talking about the actual Stellaron. He's talking about the actual freaking Stellaron. He's not just talking about our presence, he's talking about the Stellaron itself. How did you know? Oh my god.
I know now.
Oh no. I walked into it. We walked right into it. You know? That's like freaking like Sonic Adventure 2, like, you know, when he's like, like, you know, it's a fake Chaos Emerald, and then like I think Tails is like, oh yeah, like he found out it's a fake. Now I know it's a fake. You know what I mean? Oh my god.
You don't have to answer me now. Sit on it for a while. When the time is right, I will look for you again.
He knows that we have a Stellaron in us. He thinks that we have a power that could be like, look at the watch. He has a power that could like, you know, we use to etch our name across the whole galaxy. He has a task for us that he wants us to get, like something that belongs to the IPC. And he said he will get our protection from it as well. And he's also saying that the things are so murky here and that there's people everywhere watching everyone for the family.
Of course, you can confer with your colleagues.
Thank you, I was going to.
Or go as far as to use me in turn. I welcome that.
I get that vibe.
Because it will also show me your true value.
I get the vibe of someone who doesn't mind being used if it's a mutual benefit. I think he's the type of person that is like, oh, I was used, but at least I got something out of it. You know what I mean?
I don't do deals
So pretty.
where I'm on the losing end. So I hope that
friends, quote unquote,
don't let me down.
And again, the use of the word friends here and pal is so interesting to me because it's definitely like a way to connect us, not in a way that you would usually connect to each other with, like, hey friend, you know what I mean? Oh, you're my friend. Because no friends actually go, hey friend, you know what I mean? They might as a joke sometimes, or maybe as like something like pleasant thing, or they would say you're my friend. But like, if you're saying the word friend all the time, that means you want to like establish, hey, like the word friend means something different here. It probably means you scratch my back, I scratch yours. And it's trying to reestablish it over time again. It's like, hey, we're friends. We can use each other, you know? I cannot make this decision on my own. And would not.
I already said there's no rush to give me an answer. Because no matter what happens, the outcome will remain the
So you're saying it's predetermined?
Oh yes. Before
Excuse
I
me.
go, let's play another game.
Huh?
A simple game to get to know each other
What?
better. You just have to guess which hand the chip is hiding in. It'll help you get a better grasp on my personality. And the way
He's playing all the time. He's playing all the time. A chip is tossed in the air, and in the blink of an eye, it disappears, replaced by two clenched fists in front of you.
Left or right? Get ready. I'm about to reveal the answer.
Wait, we don't even get to guess?
No? I didn't get your answer.
What are you talking about?
Oh, but that's fine.
It's fine? What's the game then?
Friend, the game has already begun.
Ooh. With these glasses?
Allow me to make you an offer. One you can't refuse.
What is he saying? What is he saying?
No reason to choose otherwise.
What?
And no other choice.
Oh my god.
Hello there.
This face. Oh!
What are you doing?
In her room?
Your room.
What the frick is happening? Now Acheron is here as well? That was so, like... This is one, I've chills, I've tingles all over. He got right up to us, it was like, hey, I'm gonna make you an offer you can't refuse, and then at the exact moment she shows up.
Well played, friend. You haven't been in Penacony long, but you already know how to rope people into your...
See, his mindset is like, you have to rope people in, you have to make these deals, so he thinks we made a deal with this gal already.
Oh, don't misunderstand. That was a mere reminder. This place runs deep with plenty of unsavory characters.
Dear Lord.
Don't forget to stay on your toes.
This is...
Like, keeping your door closed.
Can I say that in a world and a game of so many interesting characters, Aventurine is one of the most intriguing characters I've ever met in my life. This line, keeping your doors closed, you know what? That has so much meaning in one phrase. Saying there's unsavory characters running deep. It's a mere reminder. Because he got into our room, right? And the door was open. It's not him saying like, I'll be, you can perceive it as like, I'll be back. I also see it as like, hey, if I was able to get in here, and if, you know, and if you, like, and if I was able to do this, like, it's metaphorically saying, not just like, it's not like literally getting into the room. It's like keeping the doors closed is keeping your guard up. You know what I mean? Look how far I was able to get here. You know what I mean? Look how far I was able to do this. There's other quote-unquote unsavory characters as well.
I'll make my exit now. Have a pleasant stay.
Thank you. We have been somewhere. We have been somewhere in the Dreamscape. Aventurine's such an interesting character. We're going to talk about more as well after this too.
Why haven't you left?
Because this is my room.
This is my room.
Okay, we'll share. Okay? Deal.
I just.
Oh.
Take it easy. This is indeed
The red
your
text.
room. I was just passing by.
Sorry, I need to go. I need to go. I need to go. And she said a flash of red will show up in our monochrome world. And now her text is in red. I need to go. I need to leave. I need to be gone. Holy hell.
I'm trying to find my own room too, and I heard a commotion here. So I came to take a look. Luckily your door was open, or could have gotten dangerous.
Thank you.
That man looked like he was up to no good.
He clearly is in some way. But honestly though, like, you know, like Acheron showing up at this moment as well is a very cool moment, right? Like, you know, and it's a very kind thing to do as well, right? I don't think we would have actually been like hurt by Aventurine. I don't think we would have been. Again, I don't know his character, but I get the vibe that he would have actually like hurt us, right? But it is obviously like a very like intentionally like invasive, right? It's intentionally, he's trying to like, and again, he didn't hide that. He's like, hey, your door was open, and he said in future, keep your guard up a bit more. Like, it's intentionally like that. But it's a very kind thing to do for anybody to walk by and think someone's in danger and then pretend that, like, you know, they're you know, it's their room, or pretend that like they're here for a different reason, you know what I mean? I have a strange feeling about this.
Anyway, as long as you're all right.
You're so
I should have come
kind.
to my room too.
You're so kind and so cool.
But before I go, can I ask you a question? You may think it somewhat strange, perhaps even rude. But I wish
She's
to
like,
know,
what's the meaning of life?
have we met?
Oh my god, this
before?
question. Perhaps in a dream?
Yes. It was a dream.
Oh my god.
I had a dream on my way here, and I think you were in it. A blink of a thought in my head.
So incredible.
This is your name, isn't it? Pleased to meet you.
How do you know?
You forget. That man mentioned it before he left. My memory's not very good, but
You're perceptive.
it's not so bad that I can't remember details from just minutes ago.
Oh my god, I need to like catch my breath.
Galaxy Ranger Acheron.
Galaxy Ranger.
This is what they call me. You can call me whatever you want. We will likely meet again.
Yeah, remember in the Dreamscape we asked will we meet again, and we did.
Lastly, a gentle reminder. There are people who possess unwavering resolution and faith, even unto death, and they do not wield such conviction for good. And on that man's face, I see such a similar...
So she's saying on Aventurine she can see unwavering resolution?
One who wears a blade must use it to cut, eventually.
True.
And when a gambler has nothing to lose on the table, he will surely go for broke and bet it all on a final hand. That is all I can
So she's saying if he has the ability to cut people, he's going to do it eventually. And if he has nothing to lose, he's going to bet it all, you know, figuratively, you know?
I thought you should know all this before making a choice. Goodbye.
So I'm guessing she's saying that like he has like what she says, he has a unwavering resolution. She also says you can call me whatever you want, which is really funny as well. And also like that he has the ability to cut people. So eventually he must use that ability. And again, it could be figurative or literal, you know.
Acheron left. Strange. I can't shake off
Crazy
this
stuff.
odd feeling
What
I
a
have.
crazy introduction to this.
Forget it. It's taken a while, but at least I can finally enter the dream.
Wait, what? Is there something else? You okay?
Sorry, can you point me in the direction of the lobby?
Okay.
All these hallways really look the
Sure,
same
I
to
can.
me.
You show her the way. She thanks you again and again.
Seems like it's over. Time to work the dream pool according to the Dreamscape.
That was an
Pass's
interesting
instructions.
thing that she showed up there again, right? Aventurine's token. So new content is unlocked in the Dreamscape. Let's go into it. So we got new stickers. I think I could do this. You don't need to show me this. I think I could try. You know what I mean? I could try. You know what I mean? I think that's good. We gotta keep our doors closed from now on. We're gonna be ending the episode here, guys. And I feel like there's like quite a bit to talk about, but there's also like, I feel like a lot of mystery that's still left in this game, right? There's still a lot of things left on the table and a lot of stuff that we don't fully understand. And that's the whole point. We're entering into a new region. So let's try and go through it bit by bit. We're not going to obviously like talk about everything like at a massive, like, because again, there's still so much mystery that we're going to not be able to fully ascertain things. But we got an invitation to come here to Penacony. that was perceived as an invitation from the family, but Himiko seems to think that it's not an invitation from the family at all. That in actuality, it might be an invitation from someone else because they invited all the factions here, and the family is trying to like do damage control and make sure that nothing, that no one is actually, I guess like they're trying to make sure everyone remains calm. Because again, the way that Sunday and Robin were acting might have been a bit different. It might have been a bit weird. And this is something Himiko noticed, and something March noticed, and something Wealth noticed as well. That I don't think I noticed that type of thing. But all I was thinking was like it seemed like they were putting on this kind of like celebrity thing. You know what I mean? They knew how to act like a celebrity, I suppose. Well, we can just stand here with oh, lovely, with Sushang, and which I think is completely normal as well. But before we even got to Penacony, we got George pulled into this dreamscape where we met Acheron. And Acheron was saying like a lot of stuff, guys. Like I'm just being honest now. Like I'm not gonna know every single thing that she said, and I don't think we will know fully to everything she said beforehand. She talked about a great tragedy that could befall us. Like if you knew that a great tragedy was gonna happen where everyone would like lose all their lives and their loved ones and all their memories and all this stuff, would you keep going? Honestly, Acheron focused a lot on the idea of bonds, right? And the idea of like losing your bonds. And honestly, like the whole thing with like the Dreamscape stuff in general is so interesting too. We can talk about that as well. But she was talking about, it's like, would we be afraid to lose our bonds? Like these people that we made friends with. Talking about like, you know, if there's a possibility that they would like lose their lives, like what we do about this and all, how would we make a decision on that as well? And it seems like, especially with like this Dreamscape stuff, Acheron, it seems like, I feel like connected to us in some way. We had shared the same Dreamscape. And then somehow she found us once again in this gigantic hotel. You know what I mean? She was able to find us once again in that moment later on too. So I do think that her character is going to be tied to our character going forward in some way, shape, or form. Honestly. She also said that like the Golden Dream like is going to like, we're going to have to make a choice at some point, but the Golden Dream is going to be like in monochrome at some point. And I wonder if like what, like she said, like it's going to be like there's maybe the tragedy will be in the dream. She said we're going to have to face a lot of tragedies within like this dream as well, and within the Golden Dream. So it's obviously not all going to be perfect. I think her character legitimately was put there not only to be a connection to us, to be an interesting character in her own right, but also she feels like an omen. She feels like, you know, she kind of like can feel something's about to happen, and it feels like something dark is heading our way. And I feel like she was like this omen, like for the future. She's such an interesting character in that way. Like she's terrifying, but like I want to like be around again. And that's such a Honkai Star Rail thing. It's like, man, this character's scary, but please talk to me more. You know what I mean? And with Acheron, it's like not that like she's scary, because actually I kind of like have a weird trust in her. But I think it's more of a case of like she feels like she's like an arbiter, while also at the same time she has this strange connection to us. And I actually really want to find out more about that. Acheron, like, yeah, kind of like confused us to the dream, talk about a tragedy that could befall us, meeting that person in the dream, made us cry and her cry too. She like did this thing where she cut us with her blade and brought us back into reality. In that dream, we saw a bunch of shades. We saw the shade of like Robin and Sunday. We saw the Stellarons talking about bringing people down off the stage. We saw, you know, Dr. Ratio talking to Aventurine. We saw, you know, a bunch of characters here just talking to each other. So it's like very interesting to see how the Dreamscape works. And I was in this exact room, actually, a version of this room, where we were able to walk on the ceilings and do all this stuff as well. And when we asked the question of like, why can we do this? She said, why not? She's like, okay, this is kind of just normal as well. When we got here to Penacony, right, we were met with Aventurine, who was an unbelievably like interesting character, and Misha as well. Misha was like a very adorable character too, but Aventurine was like this very cunning, interesting character that has the vibe of someone who like again, it's like this thing of like, I will like befriend anyone, I will let them use me, I will let them do anything as long as I get out of it as well. They value money kind of like above all else, or at least like above as time, which again, if you're valuing like that, if you talk about money in that way where it's like time is money, you probably like are very much like have an obsession with money, or like at least like you value money on at a very like high level, I suppose, as well. But they, and meeting Sunday and Robin as well, helped us get a room, since we were like kind of like a, you know, without a room. And he actually gave us his old room, which again is all feels like it's leverage, right? It's all this thing where like it feels like he's kind of like, hey, friend, he used that word friend, the quote unquote friend thing, which is kind of like a way to I think reestablish like all the stuff that, hey, I've done this, you know, I will do this, we could work together, friend, you know what I mean, to reestablish that connection in our mind. And again, he's a very cunning character, it seems so. He's the type of character again that like is you know, he feels like the ultimate like, you scratch my back, I scratch yours kind of, you know, making deals, making all these like deals with other people. He found out we had the Celeron part of us, and he even said to us, like, he was like, you could literally do anything you want. You could, like, etch your name on the stars. Like, this is a power that people wish they had. You should use it. And again, he's so interesting in that sense. Like, the way he, like, came right up in our face in that moment before Acheron came in. Like, there's something so interesting about this character that makes me want to learn more about him. Every sentence he has feels like he's trying to get ahead. Everything he says is like it's trying to either make a deal or make things better for himself or establish something or establish a connection on a business level. Like, you know what I mean? It's everything that he says. It's like you have to like read into it in some way. Even the stuff he said at the end where he was like, you know, if you you have to keep your doors closed. You have to watch out for stuff and all this stuff as well. Like, I'll make you an offer you can't refuse. Like, all this stuff here is like, it feels like I said, he is a character that is always trying to like make deals. You know what I mean? And make deals. And in this case, he said there's something that he wants to find that belongs to him. And in return of that, again, he's making a deal. I will give you protection and I'll make sure that nothing happens to you. And also you will get as much riches as you want. And again, he throws that type of stuff around so quickly. And we saw that when we talked to him again after he like quote unquote helped us out with the room and stuff, I guess. When we turned down his money, he was like, here's 20,000 then. Because again, he's trying to establish those deals and those business relationships, it feels like. Again, you scratch my back, I scratch yours. Take the 20,000. You know what I mean? I would like you as a friend. You know, I value you as a quote-unquote friend. The word friend, pal. It's all to establish those connections deal-wise. Acheron is such an interesting character as well because like clearly like she like is in touch with the Dreamscape just like we are. We have a connection some way to the Dreamscape. But she was able to save us in the end there. Not save us because again, I don't think he actually would have maybe like physically harmed us. I think he was just being very pushy, which intention, yeah, he was being pushy and invasive, and Acheron showing up like it was a very good thing for her to do as well, because he wanted. I don't think he was probably gonna leave there without like getting some sort of like again established deal that we got there as well. Or maybe I think he probably would have if we just said eventually like, hey, F off, because he was even saying to us like, hey, go talk to Himiko and stuff like that as well. I want to learn more about him. I clearly want to learn more about Acheron as well because she talked about the idea of like a monochrome world that we're going to be in. Everything's going to be black and white, which again is so interesting because that could be figurative. And again, I think you could talk about it as like, I think it's more figurative than literal, but it is that thing where it's like things will like seem like there's no gray in between areas. Things will seem so black and white, but there's going to be like one shade of a color there. And it's the same color text as what she's talking to us like when she talks to us through that text as well. Himiko and Welt obviously are looking into this idea of like what could be to do with this decryption. We know that there was probably like they think it's a distress signal for someone that was on the Astral Express asking for our help, since it was very specific to us. That sound, like it sounded like it was off key, but it sounded like it was like a warp jump, which would be only something that the Express would know. Now, then again, it is a thing where I'm thinking, if it is someone else who made these invites that wasn't the family, they could have like made them specific to everybody. Like, I wonder if in some way Aventurine got like something that sounded like something he was used to as well. But he was able to decrypt this as well. We were able to decrypt this. We know that there is probably something else going on behind those invitations. And even Himiko there was saying about the Watchmaker. Like, the Watchmaker stuff is so interesting too, because like they established this Watchmaker. It's like, oh, he's the grandeur of the Watchmaker, given all our dreams. But Himiko's saying that most people don't honestly believe in that. And even she's kind of like, I think it's probably just like a pedestal thing. You know, I think it's just kind of like this thing like to kind of like be a figurehead, a story, or like it's kind of exaggerated in a way, to kind of like be an advertisement thing, which again, there probably is like a lot of commercialism here too when it comes to Penacony at the same time also. Yeah, so like overall with Penacony so far, I find that like, all the characters are so interesting. We talked about like, Aventurine and, Misha, Acheron, Sunday, Robin, all these characters all having like these interesting traits. And of course like Misha's, just like the concierge at the moment and stuff like this as well. And like, we might get to know, maybe they'll have a quest down the line. But like obviously the characters that like are like kind of the characters that are talking to us directly and coming up to us in cutscenes and stuff like this are very interesting so far. Like the stuff with Acheron, as we said earlier, Aventurine as a character, that is, trying to make a deal with us. Sunday and Robin clearly hiding something, but trying to save face. Like all this stuff, it's so interesting. As we said before as well about these characters, are so interesting. But Penacony in general, I find to be like glorious. Like the music is beautiful. It's fluttery. It's magical. It's anything you would expect it to be. Like in terms of like a place like this that has such like a gigantic scale, but also, for some reason, there's like an elegance to it. Like there's a real elegance to this place. Now, we know there's a murkier part to this too. We're going to see that too. But honestly, like this feels like very like fantastic, like kind of like very magical in a way, right? It feels very magical. At least that's maybe the vibe they're trying to set up here at the same time too. But there's like obviously like something hidden under it too, but I love how this looks. The scale of it so far. We haven't even like, gone past like the first, area or whatever, but we're going to see what's happening after that too. But I find it to be like really, really fantastic to be in. The characters are really great to interact with so far. I'm so intrigued about where they're going to go as well. All of that's like so interesting to me as well. And like, the mystery involved in everything is fantastic too. Like there's so much to offer here that makes you want to keep playing, honestly. I know I've already said this, but I wanted to, this is me from the future, by the way. I wanted to insert this. I'll also say this. Like, I stopped recording and I cannot stop thinking about the new characters they introduced here. Like how every one of them like knows something, or every one of them has like some sort of like secret to them, some sort of mystery to them. And this whole place is such a mystery already to it. There's something so amazing. I can't stop thinking about it. Like how like there's going to be so many moving parts to this. Like it's so cool. It's so cool how like we don't know who we can trust yet. We don't know who like is going to be the characters that we're going to be friends with by the end of this. Like knowing Honkai, we could be like enemies with Acheron and friends with Aventurine by the end. We could be like enemies of Aventurine and like friends with Robin. Enemies of it could be any type of combination with this game, and that's the way they kind of set it up. It's like we're put into this place where it's like our vacation, and we're looking around the place, and nothing exactly seems exactly as it seems. No person we've talked to seems like fully like, I guess. Thank you guys for watching the first episode of Penacony. I've had such a good time here. If you want my opinion on all the characters so far, I think they're absolutely fantastic and so intriguing. But I'm going to say thank you so much to my patrons at the highest tier of YouTube for being so awesome. That being Typhar2, Jamie Bull, Jana the Banana, The Ghost of Inazuma, Delicious Felix, Yuld, Radish Adusta, Death Trap, Links Marky, Assassin, True Peanut Butter, Peter Shelson, Heck, Leon, Hikesperry, and Jared being at the highest tier of my YouTube, Royal Gamer 7, and Blasco. And I'll see you all so soon. Bye bye.